Hello to everyone, my name is Sergey Solokhin, Nail3D.com, and on this video I would like to show an interesting script that I'm using for character animation for changing the hierarchy of the props. And I really find it useful for plotting and changing the parent. So let me introduce this script. This is restructuring for MotionBuilder 2013, but I think that it will work also in 2014. For previous version of MotionBuilder I have also the version and I will upload on my website. So I have here two buttons, and let's add some prop into the scene. I have a sample animation of walking and falling down. So let's add some cube. And we can scale it a bit. It will be our prop object, and we can put it into. We can align to hand. Okay. So now this prop is parented to the world, to the scene, which means. We have this parent like this, and let me parent, for example, this object to right hand. When I do this, I have this prop moved by right hand, so everything is fine. But during the animation, sometimes we need to reparent the props, for example, to move them to another element of hierarchy. For example, if the engine asking to have this prop connected to the pelvis, for example, or if we need to connect this prop to another hand. So basically in that situation like this, what I'm doing, I'm adding a new null object, adding a new parent child constraint. Then first of all I'm plotting the motion to the globally, so I'm lining the null object to the cube. Then this will be our child, this will be our source, so that I'm snapping, and I can plot the global world animation of null object. Then I can switch the targets in the parent child constraint, and I can do one snap, and after that I can change the hierarchy. I can change the parent, for example, to go to attach to pelvis. So now this cube is attached to pelvis, but it has a different parent but the same motion. And now I can plot the cube object and turn off the constraint, and it will be the new parent but the same motion. But basically, before I do all this operation, I can connect back to hand, so I don't have any animation. So it's a manual process of doing. Each time you need to change your hierarchy. Oops, I delete selection. So each time you need to change the parent, each time you need to do something with the hierarchy, you need to do all these steps manually. So it's not very convenient, not very fast to do steps like this. So I made a script. When you select one or several objects, then you hold animation for these objects. There is some temporary constraints and temporary objects graded. And then you can parent your object as you want. So I can parent, for example, to pelvis, and then I'm pressing fetch animation, and for the objects that I'm previously hold animation for them, the animation will be returned back, but now I have this animation plotted from another parent. So I can, for example, hold animation, and if I want to change the hierarchy for this cube, I attach to another hand, and then I can fetch animation, and animation is quite the same, but the parent now is the opposite hand joint. So yeah, it's for me it's a very useful script, and I hope that you also will find it useful. See you on Nail3D.com. Bye.